Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Thank you. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to ask. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let everybody else know we're live. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. Oh, there I am. Here I go. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. We are like always. When do we not have fun? You know what I mean? We're gonna continue to have fun today. And why? Because still alive, still kicking, baby. Can't complain. Oh Lord. And we're gonna lower that. Man. Oh smokes. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we're gonna talk some off-season updates for you guys. I'm gonna open up the panel. Give you guys an opportunity to kind of give me your ideas. Next week, I already told you guys we're breaking 3 things down for us. We're gonna do the end of the season tour review, end of the season offense, end of the season defense. All that's gonna be next week. I can't do it this week. Just emotionally speaking, I just can't. It's too much. It's too much for me. I'm just a world of emotions. So because of that, yeah, I can't do it this week. But we will do all that next week. I also got to finish my, I'm going to do the end of the season Hard Knocks review, which at this point, my God. Arguably, I keep hearing people saying that was the best Hard Knocks, anyways. And I'm like, good. Horrible for us, but great for everybody else. You know what I mean? Yeah, guys. As always, you already know public service announcements. Let's go ahead and keep it clean, please. Keep it clean. Thank you. Thank PBS Kids, because you already know kids do watch the show. I want to be a good example. And like I always say, debate your little hearts out, but debate the opinion. Be kind to the person. Keep that in mind, because it makes a difference. You never know what people are going through. You want to be kind to the person again. Um, and and again, lead by example, as I try to do. Also, too, guys, become a member. Become a member of the channel. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. It really does help out the channel when you guys show love by becoming members, man. And it may not seem like a lot, you know what I mean? But every little bit that you guys donate to support the channel and when you guys show love, it really does help out the channel. So I appreciate that. It goes right back to it as well. Also too, you've got super chats, super thanks, super stickers. And we, if you're old school like me, we still got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that good stuff. Um, you can also go ahead and do it, and 100% of your donation through here, through these, does go to the channel. If you know anything through YouTube, they always love to take 50 to 55%, which is still a 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. So, and I'm just grateful every day that you guys even think of me. So I appreciate you guys. And like I always say, and again, shout out to all the members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at all those beautiful people. Look at all those beautiful people. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you guys again for becoming members. You guys, it's amazing. So I'm very grateful. Um, and like I always say, man, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life, baby. It is. So what's up, Aquavision? Welcome, Manolo. Welcome, Bobbion. Welcome, Steve. Welcome. What's up, Jamaican? How you doing, guys? Thank you so much for coming through, guys. We were up till 4:30 in the morning last night. Holy smokes. It's crazy. We did part two yesterday of Back Alley Phins featuring yours truly, Miss Phins, Senator Five, and Nay Nay. Three very interesting individuals. That's all I gotta say. What's up, Dolphin Don? How you doing? Miss Fins, you rock late, you rock early. That's hard. That's my respect salute. Thank you. It's I'll try to give you guys good content and hopefully you guys appreciate it and show love through your donations, hitting the like button, becoming members, subscribing, you know what I mean? And I know some people, I know the times, may not be able to donate, but guys, hitting the like button is free. Subscribing is free. Sharing the channel is free, and that's a great way to support the channel. So also remember that too. And shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you so much for also still watching the show and supporting. Yes. Am I cheesing? Of course I am. I'm asleep. But I get to do what most people uh do, but I get to do it with you guys. We're interactive. And let's talk about our Miami Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm actually very excited, you know. And so a few things that have come up so far in the off season. It's weird for me. I don't call it the real off season until after the Super Bowl. That's the off season to me. Right now we're like tiptoeing into the off season, even though technically the season's over. But I don't like to call this time of year when it's still the playoffs, the off season when we're not in it. Mm. But it is, end of the season. I'd rather just say end of the season. Seriously. What's up, Kev for life? Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning to you too, sir. So there was a few things that we all had questions on. You know what I mean? Like, what's Miami gonna do? Da, da, da. And yeah, they definitely were able to go ahead and do a couple of things too. So the main one that I wanted to remind you guys and let you know is we have officially signed several players to future reserve contracts for the 2024 season. Wow, I can't spell. Facts. There you go. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So we have signed several players. And I'm gonna go over those players with you guys. They're mostly practice squad. If we're gonna be honest with you, but you know, still gotta show them. Still gotta show them love. So we have 15 players that the Dolphins have already signed, and they did that 3 days ago on the 15th. What's up, Ronnie Ann? Welcome. I'm officially 34 today. Oh my God. Bah, 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 bah. Happy birthday, Ronnie. Dum, 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 dum. Ooh, 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 dum, 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 dum. Hey, happy birthday, man. That's awesome. What is that? That TGIF song? Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish you was a birthday so we can party too. Hey, happy birthday, Ronnie. That's awesome. Congratulations. Here's to many more. Wishing you many blessings, man, and a lot of fun, and a lot of joy and a lot of peace. So, um, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So then on the 15th, we signed linebacker Quentin Bell, cornerback Ethan Bonner. He's the main guy that I was like, ooh, I like that. I like that we got. There's a couple guys that actually I was very happy that we did because to me they're gonna be developmental pieces, backup pieces. And Bonner, to me, in my opinion, is going to be one of them, being that he was a rookie and now this will be his second year. Also tied in Tanner Connor. We went ahead and signed into that futures contract, as well as tackle Ryan Hayes, O line Chase Hines, defensive tackle Brandon Pilley. I got to see him in training camp. It was actually pretty cool. So shout out to Brandon for getting that future contract. Another one was Braylon Sanders, and I know that we again most of these guys are practice squad guys, depth pieces, but it's still good to have something, especially with all the number of players that right now the Dolphins have as free agents. Um, and then the last wide receiver was Anthony Schwartz. And all those were signed into future contracts. So very, very happy. Uh, jeez. Um, so yeah, so that's the main players so far that the Dolphins have moved and actually signed into future contracts for 2024. So they'll be here in the offseason. They'll be here with OTAs, which is off-season training activities, in case people don't know that, because I know a lot of people don't know that. At one point, I didn't know what it was, but I learned, you know? So yeah, can't wait for the weekend. Ah, exactly. Me neither. What do I got to do this weekend? Uh, on Monday. Hey. Ooh, okay. What's up, Dean? Welcome. Good morning, Dean family. It's at Universal Hotel Stay Vacation. Wow, I just want to say hello, Miss Phins. Oh, man. Thank you, Dean. Thank you so much. All the way from Hollywood Studios. That's awesome, man. I love Hollywood Studios. One of my favorite places to go, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You guys enjoy it. You guys definitely enjoy it. Um, so yeah, so those are the players that we've signed so far as the futures contracts are concerned. What's up, G-Man? Now there were I know a lot. There's some big contracts. Look, I'm gonna run through, and I haven't even pulled it up because I'm like I gotta do a deeper dive, guys. We're gonna go over the cap. We're gonna go over in super detail some of the players that we have that we still need to obviously think about. We have had some information on them already, on a few, and then there's still some that are kind of up in the air. Oh my god, I gotta get to the right sheet. That's what happens, you gotta write all this puppy down. Where are you people? There you are. Let's see here. Everybody stay hydrated. Mm, definitely. Oh wow, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm very happy about that. Yeah. Mm. So there's several players, obviously. Right now, so you guys, when you keep hearing this word thrown around. Dolphins are negative $41 million in the cap next season. That is true. And since they threw a lot of players are not willing to take a pay cut, yeah, I mean they're not. What's up, Hotep Joe? Um, why should they? You know what I mean? They work their themselves all, and they're they feel like they deserve what they're asking for. So, hey, what's up, Shekel? Welcome. Wow, Jimmy, phenomenal guitarist. One of my dad's all-time favorite for sure. Him and Ingve Malmsteen. If you know anything about guitarists, let's just say that you know who Ingve is. So there you go. But yeah, some of the players, up in the air kind of players, obviously Austin Jackson, even though he did get his 3-year contract. You have Van Ginkel, Robert Hahn, Phillips, Javon Holland, Waddle, Brandon Jones, Deshaun Elliott, Nick Needham, Wilkins, Connor Williams, Mostert, Jerome Baker, obviously Tua. I feel like that's kind of a given. David Long Jr., Emmanuel Ogba, you know what I mean? Right now, Van Ginkel, UDFA, Robert Hunt, UF free agent, unrestricted free agent. Obviously, Phillips and Javon Holland, they're in their third year of their rookie contracts. Um, Phillips is a first round pick, so you got to decide if you're going to take his fifth year option. Same thing with Waddle as well. He's on his third year. And he's also first rounder. So you got to decide if you're going to pick up that fifth year option for those two. You got Devon Holland, but he was a second rounder. So he doesn't get a fifth year. He's essentially a contract year next year. You got Brandon Jones, who came back. And see you later, buddy. Um, yeah, you got Brandon Jones, who came back from the injury. He's also a free agent. Like I said, Deshaun Alley is also a free agent. Nick Needham, a free agent. Do you let him walk? Because he was such a pivotal part. You know what I mean? Me personally, I really want Nick Needham. I got some personal info I can't really say, but I understand. Not the players wanting to get paid. You know, a lot of them. This is it. It's the only opportunity where they'll get some significant money that they'll have to invest properly and kind of make a future for themselves and their families. So I understand wanting to be able to get that money, whether it's here or somewhere else. Wilkins also UFA, unrestricted free agent. In case you're wondering what that meant. Connor Williams as well. Mostert, he's under contract extension. I gotta check exactly specifically what contract. Baker's also under contract. Will he get cut? You know what I mean? Is he gonna get cut? Obviously, that extra injury didn't help, but you can tell the defense. It was like, to me, huge difference. David Long Jr. is also under contract, but this is a contract year coming up for him. Ogba's also under contract, but do you cut him? A lot of people are saying cut him, so you're able to cut him, cut Baker. You're able to go ahead and get some wiggle room in the cap. Um, yeah, it's just a lot of players, and we had some money, which is why he always leaves money during the season because you saw how many players went down that you're gonna have to pick up guys. You know what I mean, and pay league minimum or vet minimum to be able to go ahead and bring in guys due to injuries. And because of that, you always want to have some wiggle room and some money. All of these things we got to deal with this off season now, based on, and again, you can't take everything to heart of what they say. But I will tell you this: I thought it was very telling when Chris Greer said about these three players. Wilkins earned the right to be a free agent. Robert Hunt earned the right to be a free agent. Connor Williams, we'll see what happens. Those three guys, obviously, as I just mentioned, they're unrestricted free agents coming up this offseason. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, Miami Dolphins feel like they made a fair offer to all three guys, and Greer confirmed it in that end of the season conference with McDaniel. And right now, it looks like all three guys you can pretty much guess they're not going to be back with the Dolphins. That includes Wilkins, that includes Hunt, that includes Williams, um, Connor Williams. Now, as far as hey, if I was Hunt, I'll test a free market agency. He's a beast since day one. Yeah, Ronnie, I get it. So those are kind of the players where, to me personally, it's a bummer that we will be losing essentially. I don't know the offers that they got from the Dolphins, if they're willing to test it out and then come back to the table. You never know. You know what I mean? If so long, that's one thing we do know. It is a very long off season. You see what I mean? So with that, we've got to see. It is frustrating because that means that you're letting really good talent walk away. I mean, Connor Williams was ranked top five as a center. Um, Wilkins, we already know. You know what I mean. This year, he almost had double-digit sacks. He improved his game, and he's part of Salt and Pepper. Uh, and we already know that Robert Hunt being a guard, man, Robert Hunt was the most solid piece you had in the O line the entire time he's been here. Um, yeah, for the last 3 4 years. So for me, losing those guys to free agency for and getting nothing from, to me, that's a bad move by Greer. You know what I mean? That's definitely a bad move by Greer, in my opinion. Especially Wilkins. How do you just let that guy walk? You know what I mean? But we'll see. That I've heard this story before. They did the same thing to Gesicki. He's earned the right to be a free agent, and they let him go and whatever. But they're not the first individuals that the Dolphins have said they've earned the right to test the market and be free agents, which is another polite way of saying, yeah, you got your max offer, so we're not budging. And obviously, being $41 million over the cap next season, that definitely doesn't help at all. What concerns me in 2023 Dolphins was the talent high point. Oh, dang, Manolo coming out here with all that stuff. 2023-2024 season, this past season that just happened, might be the best season as far as talent is concerned that we may have. What is this team gonna look like next season? You know what I mean? Because you have a young core. You have a young core where you can build this team up for the long term and be able to be effective for several years. The trick is being able to get those guys under contract that's gonna help you still have enough money to bring in those veterans to actually, make a run for the Super Bowl again. Now, obviously, the people that I mentioned, they're just the ones that have pretty much essentially contract situations. Anybody that's already signed, I'm not even gonna mention them. You know what I mean? I'm not. It's no point. Now I know I've heard a lot of people say, "Well, Miss Fins, you can restructure contracts." There's not that many contracts that the Dolphins can restructure. Period. I just want to start out there. There's a few, but there's not that many. You know what I mean? And we were able to accomplish all of this under Tua's rookie contract, him making no money, compared to relative to what quarterbacks are making now. There's gonna be a real problem, ladies and gentlemen, for Greer, especially since you only have about 37 players on their contract, and you still need to sign all these other guys. Losing a guy like Van Ginkel, that's gonna be a tough one for me. You're talking about depth. You're talking about a player that can come in and start for you. That's gonna be a tough one for me. Another tough one for me, and I'm not talking about like the rookies that are coming up, like the young core that, because there's a difference. We got guys that are under their rookie contracts. We got those middle guys in between that are not in their rookie contract, but they're also not like 7, 6, 6, 7, 8 years in the league. But to me, Andrew Van Ginkel is a must sign. They gotta figure out a way to sign this man. Brandon Jones, that's another guy that came in, and you saw with Vic Fangio's. He was able to implement several stuff that we didn't think that were able to happen. I think Deshaun Elliott, being that we really needed some help, he was still very effective. Very, very effective. There are times, I'm not gonna lie, people, nobody's perfect. And I feel like as fans, we have this expectation of players being like, oh my God, they have to be like all good all the time and have nothing but perfect tackles. It's not gonna happen, people. It's not. It's just not how it goes. But what we need to do is to set the right expectations. Water break. And I feel like people need to get into that. Let me check one thing out real quick. I can't even. I'm gonna leave that for later. Is what I got. Trying to see if any more updates. You know what I mean? For the Dolphins, obviously, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that's gonna be happening here for a bunch of teams. That's for sure. Oof. Let's see here. Oh, look, according to Omar Kelly in about an hour ago, a cornerback Cam Smith says rookie season worked out great. Not sure what that means. I guess go check out Omar Kelly. Shout out to him. And go read his article. He dropped an article on Sports Illustrated. So go check him out. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so nothing major so far for the Dolphins. So I'm gonna continue with what I was saying. When it comes to, oh yeah, we can't afford a lot of these people, guys. That's the problem. We can't. We can afford them. We should get comp picks, not a desirable option, but it's something. Just so everyone knows, Tyreek is not restricted. Did I say restricted or not restricted? I can't read your comment. Hold on. Did he say that officially, Ronnie? Because if he did, I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't. It just means he gets even more money. But I don't know why he wouldn't. That's interesting. If he did officially say he's not restructuring, ooh, that's gonna put the Dolphins in a little binder. That's for sure. But hey, I'll tell you this: it's gonna be very interesting off season. Very interesting off season. Um, what was the other thing I was gonna say? So yeah, so you have Van Ginkel, you have Nick Needham, another one that I'm like, man, I really hope we don't let him walk because again, another solid piece player that you have that is hungry to play. Hungry to play. He could play multiple positions in that defense. And in my opinion, that's exactly what you need in Vic Fangio's defense. Somebody that could be versatile, could play corner, could play nickel, could play as a safety. That's what you want from your DBs to be flexible, especially in his particular defense. So to me, seeing Nick Needham leave, that's another one that I'm like, him, Brandon Jones, and Van Ginkel. Those are the ones that are killing me. Like, just like, oh man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But you have to pick up that 5th year option unless you're gonna give that extension to Phillips. You gotta pick up that 5th year option for Waddle unless you're gonna give him the extension now, which I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit tough. You know what I mean? Um, Now let me talk about the guys that are the most likely to get cut in the team. Okay. What's up, Lance? Good morning. What's up? Um, the guys the most likelihood to get cut where it'll still be favorable for the Dolphins. Emmanuel Agba, we can save some money due to his low dead cap. Same thing with Baker, which sucks. Oh man, it sucks. Cause man, people always crapped on this man, and I'm like, he leads the team in tackles every year, every other year. Like, trust me, I get it. I get frustrated with some of his non-tackles all the time too. But this guy, man, and you can see he is your quarterback in that defense. And I saw the difference when this man came back and he was in that defense. He was the communication in that defense improved so much. You didn't have people freaking out and not knowing what they were supposed to do. No, when Baker was there, because it's a problem. At one point, we had Baker and Holland out, which were the two players. They were grooming Holland to be that guy, like Baker. But then when you're missing Bowles, your defense can't communicate, or at least they weren't communicating. And with that being said, the fact that you have both Holland and Baker, missing. It's just the production did dip a little bit, in my opinion, as far as when it came to communication. And you saw the difference like that. It got way better when he came back. So for me, I get it. And contract wise, it makes sense for them to to cut him to save some salary cap. But I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult, in my opinion, for them to kind of replicate that because he really, you saw that difference. You know what I mean? What's up, Michelle? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, ma'am. Oh, I got your email, by the way. Thank you very much appreciated. I'm gonna email you. It's just I've been super slammed, so my apologies with that. You and Chris, I got both of you guys' stuff. But I appreciate it because it's just it's a lot, but I got you. It's gonna be good. As our reigning 2023-2024 Miss Phins Fantasy Pick'ems Challenge winner, Michelle Walters. No worries, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I will come play some football. 100,000. I'm not gonna lie. If they gave me $100,000, I'll somehow become the holder. You know what I mean? I'll be Sanders' holder. I don't mind. Look, I'm gonna say a take right now that a lot of people are gonna feel triggered, and other people are gonna be like, "Yeah, that makes sense." No woman should be playing football. Period. 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 In my personal opinion, I didn't say flag football. That's different because I played flag football. But contact football, no woman should be playing. It's not even a question. It's like what the man? Like, stop. So if that triggered you, be triggered. That's on you. I can't. But I know a lot of you guys agree, and I'm sorry. I can't see a girl getting destroyed by a guy. It's just not right. No. Flag football, fair game. You know what I mean? But no. And even then, these girls stay tackle, man. I literally almost broke my ribs catching doing a 5 yard curl catch in the end zone. This girl took out my legs, but I had the football. Like when I caught the football, I was securing the football. I fell on the football right on my ribs. I couldn't even breathe. Like I don't think I've ever felt that before. Like I literally couldn't breathe for like seconds. I was like, like I couldn't breathe. Man, I'm telling you, it's one of the most painful things ever. That's all I can say. Um, but yeah, I'm glad we didn't pick playoffs because I would have gotten them all wrong. Girl, I didn't even do the playoff picks. Like, I was so over the Dolphins that I'm not doing this playoff. Yeah, because that would have been too much. But women's tackle football league, nah, mental patience. Sorry, I'm a woman and I'm saying it. Like, no, no. Flag football, sure. Tackle football, nah. I'm sorry. That's just me. It's my personal opinion. Y'all can choose whatever you want to choose. There's lingerie football. Yeah, I know, Lance. There is. Which is, which is, you know, it's entertaining. But that's it. You know what I mean? That's like I'll leave it there. You know what I mean? That's it. Hit your bread football. Hit your bread basket, Miss Fins. Okay, maybe it might be that I haven't really slept today, but I don't know what you mean, Aquavision. But okay, cool. Um, back to what we were saying. Let's talk about the young players that you gotta sign who are still in their rookie contract. Okay, it seems what's going on with FanDuel. I'm hearing reports. I know that Harbaugh wanted Fangio. He might come back. You know what I mean? If he does decide to come into the NFL, that'll be very what do you call it? That'll be very knock the air out of you. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. More than once too, which I didn't care. I didn't care for it. But I played multiple sports, so it was like, I mean, I got concussed playing basketball. Like it's yeah, it's it is what I almost had I almost lost my leg to the basketball. Ooh, so I will never forget that. Um, Now, as far as Fangio, we'll see if he comes back. You know what I mean? We used to call it getting the wind knocked out of you. Yeah, that. Oof, that's not a good feeling. Ooh, that is not a good feeling whatsoever. And the thing is, it's landing on your ribs. I had them fractured. They fractured my rib. Nah, I was tiny back then, but even then, it's just the position where I fell with the ball where it was. You don't wear any padding, and it's flag football. You got to be speedy. But yeah, women are way more vicious than guys in sports. Thank you, because we have something to prove. Anyways, but yeah, exactly. We're just vicious. Period. It don't gotta be sports. Let's be real. This is coming from a woman, and if you're a woman and you're triggered, I'm not saying I'm talking about you, but if it hits you, then it hits you. You know what I mean? Nothing else I can do. Guys, do me a favor. Can we get 10 more likes for me, please? It helps out the channel so much. I really appreciate it. So let's get 10 more likes, guys. We got over 30 people in here. Only 15 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. Appreciate you. So the rookie guys that we have that still need their contract. You got Phillips, Javon Phillips, you got Javon Holland, and you got Waddle, all three of them in their third year. Like I told you already, you have Phillips and Waddle both first rounders. They do have the 5th year option opportunity. We'll see if the Dolphins exercise it. You know what I mean, Michelle. I'm being serious. What's up, MJ? Welcome. Morning. Um, we also have Tua, who needs a contract extension. Yes, I said it. He's still one of the rookies. And that's pretty much it as far as rookies are concerned, because we already took care of Austin Jackson. So he's set, he's good. But those four guys, those are the four main rookie contracts right now that we got to take into consideration. You know what I mean? Ooh, that sounds bad. That sounds bad, man. If we go down injuries for sports, I've got a long list like this. And I play multiple sports. That's the thing. So I didn't play just flag football, you know what I mean, or basketball. I play volleyball. I play golf as well. Um, so I just love sports. Period. Um, but yeah, those are gonna be the top guys. To be honest with you, those are some of the concerts we gotta lock down. These guys are not under Well, I mean, they're under rookie contract. You know what I mean? But they're not extended. They're not locked for the future. So Dolphins got to take all of that into consideration. Do you give them the 5th year option for Javon and Waddle? Or I mean, sorry, for Phillips and Waddle, do you pick up their 5th year option to kind of give you a little bit extra time to think about them, or do you just straight up, you know, give them a contract now? It's very interesting, very very interesting. You know what I mean? So those are the things as far as contracts that we have to do. I don't have the system up because it keeps crashing my stuff. It's kind of annoying actually. Um, to give you the specific numbers, but that's what we're dealing with right now. Now, Mostert is still under contract, but this is his contract year, kind of, if you will, coming up here. You know what I mean? So that's another guy we gotta consider as well. You see? But this is gonna be a very interesting off season. That's all I gotta say. The earliest Phillips and Chubb will contribute is second half of next season, or likely not at 100%. Why? Why would you say that? Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? I just realized something. They both went out at the end of the season, so technically, yeah, you're right. You're right. Chubb, who's under contract, which is why he's not on the list. They really won't be. The earliest would be mid-season. Oh, jeez. Where they're both, because one got an Achilles, the other one got the ACL, right? Right. I feel like that's what it was for Chubb. I forgot specifically the. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ACL. Super sucks. So that's also gonna be. I mean, if that's the case, I'm picking up the 5th year option for Phillips, especially because of the injury. Let me get that 5th year option. It's gonna be cheaper for me, anyways. No, even whatever they end up doing. So yeah, I'm definitely picking up his 5th year option to give me a little extra time with him. So when he does come back, he's got that year and a half to give me where we can work out that contract extension. You know what I mean? And the only one, and then Waddle, obviously, you still got to decide if you want to do the same thing with Waddle. The only guy would be Javon, because Javon Holland is a second rounder, so he doesn't have that 5th year option. and this is his third year. This is essentially his contract year because next year will be his last year. You don't do anything, he can just walk. He'll be unrestricted free agent. Now, obviously, we still got the transitional tag, we got the franchise tag. Those things mean two completely different things, and we'll go over that later. Once I fully break down the cap and everything for us. I'll probably try to do that next week. But but yeah, all of that information is just to say that we have several guys that we gotta take care of, and we still are over the cap for next year. Now, if you got your big contracts like your Ramses, your X, in case you don't cut them, but and this is the thing. A lot of people say cut X. I'm like, do you know his dead cap? Like, it's not a let's just cut X situation, But between X, Ramsey, oh my God, what's the other dude's name? Uh, wow, it's escaping me right now. I can't even think about it right now. But there's like one or two other guys that are under contract. Oh, Chubb. There you go. Chubb is another one too. That you know you're gonna have to see if they're willing to come to the table to restructure. Because if they do, then you can give them bigger signing bonus up front, or convert a large portion of that contract into a signing bonus, pay them up front, and extend out the rest of their contract for a couple more unvoidable years. Armstead is another one. That's who I was missing. Armstead's another one. He is under contract, but if he's contemplating retirement, it's gonna be tough. Yeah. Um. hmm. Now, let me explain something here for you guys, so you guys can understand. Because I've heard a lot of people ask this question. I'm gonna answer it the easiest way that I can. When a player retires, right? It's very similar to a player being cut by the team. And the same June 1st rules do apply here as well. Um, if a player chose to retire instead of being cut, the money would be treated the same way as if the team cut him. That's how that works when it comes to a player retiring or being cut. Being that June 1st cuts, if you will. Um, Now, if a team decides to cut a player at any point before June 1st, all of his future guaranteed monies and all the remainder prorated signing bonus will immediately accelerate onto the club's salary cap. Okay? So, in case you're wondering whether he retires or we cut him at any point before June 1st of this year coming up, then whatever futures monies and whatever guarantee futures money or prorated signing bonus, all of that money in their contract will accelerate and come into the team's salary cap right then and there. If it's a June 1st cut, now, or prior to June 1st, you know what I mean? But if it's post June 1st, then it's a little bit different. Okay, it is a little bit different for for the contracts as well. Who's your current? Yeah, yeah, I know. So hopefully, Lance, that answer your question. If he does retire, let's say Armstead decides to retire, that's essentially what's going to happen prior to, if he retires, or we cut him before June 1st. Mm. So there you go. Yeah. But anywho, moving on. Now, with all these change, with everything and all the players that we still need to sign, because this is another thing people don't realize as well. You still got to replace the players that you either cut or that leave because they're free agents. You still got to replace those players. So you can cut somebody and say, for example, just an example, you say $10 million by cutting, player A, if you will, but you still got 10 spots available, and that's the only cap money you have left, then you got to figure out how to get the 10 spots that you still need within that amount of money that you have. Now, they do allow you to kind of go a little bit over, but in reality speaking, before the new league year it starts again, moving forward, which I believe is in March, all teams have to be under the cap for that new year to come. Now you can like have like way more money available, which is good, but you cannot be over the cap by the start of the new league year. So I know a lot of people get confused with that. Shoot, I used to get confused with that too. But you have to balance essentially your budget before the new league year starts, because the new cap, if you will start in that new league year. So we all see it. The cap goes up every single year, with the exception of COVID, where it actually got reduced the following year. And I think that was the first time I'd ever seen the cap get reduced. You know what I mean, or shrink, if you will. But the new cap limits that you have as a team, that will increase once the new league year starts. But in order for that increase to happen, right, or in order for the teams to get that, you have to balance your sheet and be either right at cap or under the cap at the start of the new league year. What's up, Banana? Welcome. You just now discovered you didn't hit the like button. You know what? We're gonna have a like button-a-thon, okay? So do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. We got 18 likes. So let's go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Can we get 12 more likes, guys? Can we get to 30 likes? Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Whilst I hydrate. Thank you very much. Oh, appreciate it. Um, so I have a song stuck in my head. So yeah. uh, mm, mm. Oh, What's the name of the song? It's it is Takeoff and uh, I think it's Offset and Quavo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's Offset and Quavo. I forgot the name of the song. Um they're part of Migos, the rap group or hip hop group. Although Takeoff did tragically lose his life last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was last year. Yeah. He was actually my favorite out of the three of them. Takeoff, Offset, and Quavo. Those are the three guys making up Migos. And that song between Takeoff and Quavo. God, I can't think of the name of the song. I'm literally doing a song in my head, but yeah, kid. The number one is to get our pockets right. Yep, that's the first thing we gotta do. Yeah. Do 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 do. So yeah. Mm, yeah. Anywho, love hate. Don't even get me started. Any little word can get me into a songathon or whatever. So it's either movies, songs, like I mean, I can literally think of a movie or a song depending on whatever word or saying somebody might say. So yeah. Well, let me do this here. I pretty much kind of I wanted to give you guys kind of a little update on the offseason so far, the offseason transactions that the Dolphins have done, and kind of kind of paint kind of an overview of what to expect. We're gonna break down the contracts that still need to be signed, and we're gonna break down the cap itself specifically. But I wanted to at least give you guys, like a little bit of an overview of what you could expect, and kind of the contractual situations that the Dolphins are in right now. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys can do me a favor and go ahead and support those who do support the channel, like Chef Jew and Chef Jew's Catering. Looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, or office party, etc., with mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more? Then go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096. Or via Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Chef Jew, J-U Catering for more information. And mention Miss Phins to get 10% off your catering order. If you've ever had the opportunity to get get a cupcake or a piece of cake from Chef Jew in one of the tailgates, man, it's pretty awesome. So definitely I always like to say, if you're in the Tri-County area or even Treasure Coast, you got Treasure Coast, Palm Beach, Broward County, and then you have Miami-Dade County. You technically also have Monroe, but that's like the Keys, you know what I mean? All those counties, those 5 counties he service, you'll just have to meet up somewhere close enough. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Now you guys see the title here that I have, Divisional Weekend 2024, guys. That was something I also wanted to talk to you guys as well. Last night in League Wide Wednesday, holy smokes, we had such an eventful show last night. I mean, that puppy went on for 5 hours. And that's what I love about League White Wednesday. You'll never know what to expect. Like literally, it is. It is like we have a structure for the show, and you see it here because it's posted on the actual show, and what we go over. We recap the week before, give you the picks that we have for the new week, and then we also have this segment called Impactful Players, which to me it's probably one of my favorite. segments because we pick, okay, out of all the quarterbacks, which quarterback do you think will need to be the most impactful in their team to help that team win? And then we pick a quarterback, wide receiver, running back, tight end, and we do a defense. But technically, we do two defenses because we always pick Dolphins defense, so we got to do it like a second defense, and that's one of my favorites. So we're doing the playoff version now, and you would think that show would be an hour, but no, it's never. It don't even matter how many games we're reviewing or previewing. We just have so much fun. We go over so many different things. It's amazing, and that's with Color and I. So Color commentary, he is my what do you call it? My partner, if you will. He is my co-host on League White Wednesday, and it's so much fun. I'm telling you, we have so much fun, and we're extremely interactive. And people, lately because it is the playoffs, we're bringing people up, but it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. And last night was one of those that I'm like, oh man. And you can check that out Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., guys, in case you haven't gotten a chance to see. Definitely check out League Wide Wednesday because it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Trust me very much. But yeah, it's divisional round. So I want to go and talk to you guys about it here. I feel like, I still want to talk about current events, which is technically, the playoffs are still going on. Hey, what's up, Jeremiah? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Just dropped a link for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and come up here. I'm gonna read some of your comments here and see if I can answer that. Let's see. There's a song out there called "Doll Stand" by Art God Savi. Oh, cool. In the Season in a Nutshell song by Eminem Stan. Yeah, listen, guys, I am a huge Eminem fan, like huge Eminem fan. Well, I love music. Period. Like my whole family were like super into music and movies and sports. Um, but Eminem, oh my god, oh my god, I can literally like my favorite song is "Forgot About Dre." Like whatever you say, the beat of that song, the like everything about that song, I absolutely love. That's gotta be my favorite Dre and Eminem song. Period. Like all my friends know, they know. Like I love it. And Michelle, you don't gotta like them. It's okay. It's not for everybody, but me personally, I like them. So it is what it is. But hey, I'm not gonna deny it. Say that primetime players always show up in primetime way. Miss Phins has always shown up in a primetime way. Aw. Thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. But I do. I like them. Now, being that we are to each their own, I know, I get it. We don't gotta agree on everything, you know what I mean? So we obviously games that every guy playing this upcoming weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You got the divisional round. You got Texans going to Baltimore, 4:30 on ESPN. You got Packers going to 49ers, 8:15 on Fox on that Saturday. Sunday, you got Buccaneers at Lions at 3 p.m. on NBC, and then Chiefs Bills 6:30 on CBS. I could care less about that Chiefs and Bills game. It's gonna be the flopathon. It's gonna be who can complain more. You know what I mean? So I could care less about that particular game. But the narratives on the other one with the rookie quarterback, Stroud going into Lamar's house. You got Jordan Love, which technically this is his rookie year, although I know this is technically his third year, people. But de facto rookie year, because it's the first year he's been able to be the starter, obviously. Going up against the Mr. Irrelevant. And then you got, Baker that a lot of people wrote off. He bet on himself, signed a 1 year contract with the Buccaneers, took them, won the division, got them into the playoffs, won a playoff game, got them into the divisional round. He's feeling himself and they're going off. And then the Lions, who just won their first game, playoff game in 32 years. You see what I mean? Like so many feel good stories, like amazing. Now that it comes down to Packers, Niners, Bucks, Lions, man, shoot. I'm kind of mad that Bucks and Lions are kind of going against each other, but I'm not trying to see the Packers or Niners. I could care less about those two teams. I want out of the NFC. I want either the Bucks or the Lions to come out of that conference, and out of the AFC. It'd be interesting to see, Texans Ravens. One of whoever out of that game, that's who I want to see come out of the AFC. So it should be pretty good at the end of the day. Um, what else? Let me double check this here. Now, out of those four matchups, which one are you most interested in watching? So I'm gonna start a poll real quick. Which divisional game you looking forward to? Like I said, you got what you got? You got what's up, Mark? Good morning, Miss Phins. Thank you for the show last night. Yeah, you're welcome. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. That's awesome. So we got Texans v Ravens. You got Packers v Niners. Then you got Bucks versus Lions. And then last but not least, Chiefs versus Bills. So which one in the divisional round are you guys looking forward to the most? Because I think it's going to be very good. Good morning, Mudbone. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Oh, that's so funny to me. That's so funny to me. There you go. Bills. Yeah, that game I could care less about the game. I'm gonna watch it because I have to, but not because I want to. That's for sure. But we'll see. We'll see. You'll see how that game ends up being. We'll see who again the cryathon. It is what it is. Sorry, I gotta continue to have fun. Oh, I asked you guys. It's funny. I've been doing a lot of. I've been doing a lot of. That's also what I want to talk to you guys about. I've been doing a lot of community posts. So shout out to everybody that reads and comments on my community posts. Thank you very much. And answers the questions of the community post, because I've been asking some pretty good questions, and just to kind of gauge you guys's, um, where do you guys see the team going and things like that, and also to kind of how, what are your expectations, and you know kind of you guys rating what you've seen so far as far as play is concerned for the players. One of the main ones that I asked yesterday, actually, I got a lot of questions and a lot of comments, was how would you characterize the Dolphins season this past season? I put successful, productive, slightly improvement, extremely disappointing, and it ended up being 57% extremely disappointing, 25% slight improvement, 11% productive, and 7% successful. To have, what is this, 82% say either It's a slight improvement this year, but mostly extremely frustrating. That's kind of telling, guys. What's up, Finch 209? Welcome. Letdown. Yeah, it's definitely a letdown. Another question that I asked was, what do you guys expect? What did you guys see, or how would you rate Tua's performance versus the Chiefs? It was either good slash above average. I asked average, below average, extremely disappointing. In this particular game, 66% said, "Ooh, God, that's a lot of votes. Holy smoke, almost 250 votes." 66% said extremely disappointing. 20% said below average. 10% said average, and 5% said good or above average. And this one. So having 86% say below average or extremely disappointing, I could understand the frustration after that performance. Now, I did ask, like, who do you put the blame on mostly? And either the offense, defense, special teams, coaching. 71% said the offense, 28% said coaching, 1% for defense, and 1% for special teams. So what is that? 98%? 90? Yeah, it was 70, 98, 99, almost 99% said offense, mostly offense with a sprinkle of defense. This is what you guys are seeing so far in the season. Now, I also asked prior to wildcard weekend, which or who do you think is gonna have to ball out? Who do you think is gonna ball out? You know what I mean? Out of offense, defense, special teams, coaching, 53% said that the offense was gonna ball out during wildcard weekend. 30% said defense. 6% said special teams, and 11% said coaching. So it's interesting to see what the atmosphere and what you guys are seeing and what you guys are responding to with these questions, because I try to keep them kind of the same, based on either performance or what we think, we're gonna do. This last one that I asked this morning, and I just asked it this morning so far. So I didn't have that many. It's only had about 30, and I expected by the end of the day it'll have like 200. But I did ask, which path do you think Miami will take with Tua this offseason? Comment below. Subscribe to Miss Phins. Thank you. I said make him play on a 5th-year option or give him an extension. What do you guys think so far? Again, it's not a done deal. At the end of today, if I expect him to be super high in the amount of votes. But what do you think personally? Most people said whether make him play in the 5th-year option or give him. Mm, mm, mm. Moving. Hey Timothy, what's up? How you doing? Let's get that stud MLB middle linebacker Devin White. Is he a free agent? I think he is. No, I wouldn't be opposed to that. He's a great player. He is a great player. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Let's see what this poll is looking like. Ooh, poll is going on, but I'm asking you guys as fans, just football fans, which matchup are you most looking forward to? Texans at Ravens, Packers at Niners, Bucks at Lions, Chiefs at Bills. So far, 40% of you guys are saying Texas Ravens game is the most intriguing one, the one they're looking most forward to. Second to that, Chiefs Bills. Third, Bucks Lions, and fourth, Packers Niners. I wonder why Packers Niners. Why don't you want to see Jordan Love? See what he can do. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be an exciting game to watch. Just like, well, hey, some people are gonna like what they like. Yeah, I can. Oh my god, I can say so much, but I won't. I won't. What's up, Greg? Welcome to Be More. And you're talking about CJ Stroud. That's a rough one, Greg. That's a rough one. What if Jordan Love goes to the 49ers and beats that powerhouse of a team to get to the NFC Championship? Because they're the only two rookie quarterbacks, really. I know technically only what's his name? Only CJ Stroud is a technical rookie, but essentially Jordan Love, he was benched the last 2 years, 2, 3 years. No, what? Yeah, the last 3 years. The last 3 years he was benched. He was playing behind what's his name? What's up, Dolphins to the mind? So he hasn't really done, let's say. But we'll see, man. We'll see. It'll be very interesting, man, and what they do. It'll be very, very interesting. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this. To me personally, there's gonna be a fun playoff atmosphere weekend. Way too many narratives. You know what I mean? If you want to catch a show that's like super, and I do mean when I say this, super, like so much fun. You don't even gotta see us. Just put us in the side and listen to League Wide Wednesday, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have a lot of fun listening to that. You're gonna have a lot of fun listening to League Wide Wednesday for sure. And I just posted part 2 of Back Alley Fans with again myself and Finsanity and Nene. So that way you guys can go ahead and see that show that we got part 2. Ooh, it got a little testy. I'm not gonna lie, it got a little testy, which I love it. You know what I mean? So like the guys like to say, "What's up, Armin? Good morning." They don't want to see Flores want it love. Yeah, I'm over it, man. It is what it is at this point. But we don't care about the NFC, Ronnie. We do care about the NFC because it's still football, man. I'm a football fan. So it is what it is. But I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it um today because it's been a long day. I literally haven't slept, and you know what? I'm still. Uh, oh wow, a lot more people coming through. Okay, why since this opens every time I try to go, you guys now want to tell me what's up, Chef Jew? How you doing, sir? I did your promo earlier, just so you know. Um, because I didn't know if you were here or not. I know you were. I know you're working very hard, so it's good. Uh, what's up, Shake Money? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. This when I'll think, but yes, I got the Taylor's calendar. I am a Swifty, and I literally don't come for me, but I did buy the Times magazine for Taylor Swift as well. So but we're neither here nor there. Uh, you know, look, man, I like her music. Leave me alone. Like it's still uh it's still a lot of fun. I like her music. You know what I mean? I'm not. So I like a lot of different. Actually, it's so funny. Most people ask the question, you know, what music do you like? Well, guess what? I'm one of those very rarely few people that say I can listen to any music. I like all types of music, all genres, really. There isn't really a genre that I don't like. I like heavy metal. I like country. I like pop. I like hip hop. I even like polka. There's some actually really good folk music and polka music. I'm just saying, like some people are missing out. Just saying. Water break, a cat. Mm, absolutely. I'm going through a grunge phase, dude. Grunge, emo. Come on, man. Ah, high school. That's definitely high school. I like old John Lawrence, but country can't stand that. Girl, I love me some country. Oh my God. Look, I was indoctrinated. I'm not gonna lie. It started in high school. Was it high school or middle school? Nope, high school. It was high school. And yeah. I like him. Timmy, aka Tim McGraw, my favorite country artist. And Faith Hill, favorite female. Shania Twain, my favorite. I got to finally see her in concert last year. Oh my God. I was crying the entire time. You like spam music, Miss? I don't even know what that is, so I gotta look it up. I don't listen to modern country. It's pop music. I like I like music with a southern accent. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I used to have this old coworker. He couldn't stand new country. You know what I mean? He's like, this is all pop. This is not real country. And I'm like, look, I can't deny it, dude. It's totally pop. But I like it. And that's maybe why I like it. But old school George Strait, come on. Like, there's so many more. You know what I mean? That you can. But then I'll flip it on you and I'll go, let's go Bee Gees, Staying alive. Ah, Dum 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 dum. You know what I mean? Like I can switch it up on you. Like it's not bad. Yeah, Shania Twain is a beast. I know. I love Shania. Like, oh my God. Why you can't? I mean, just hit after hit after hit. The best selling female country artist of all time, Shania Twain. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's and then I got to see the Soul to Soul concert with was Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. I've seen Tim McGraw like 3, 4 times, but I got to finally see her in concert too, which is great. Um, but then then I can go rock. Let's go Metallic. Let's go Metallica. You know what I mean? Led Zeppelin. If you go emo, some 41. You got oh my God, there's so many. Avril Lavigne, not Avril Lavigne. Actually, yeah, Avril Lavigne. You've got. Damn, oh God, there's so many. My brain is literally spazzing out because it's being flooded with songs and not the artist, and I'm like kind of annoyed right now. Like, give me the artist name. Download it. Um, Steve Miller Band. That's a good one. Yeah, Bee Gees are always a classic. You know what I mean? Always a classic. Soul to soul. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But then again, then I like it. Give me, give me. No, 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 no. That's a different one. Baby, when you're crying. I can so you know what I mean like and then I can go like I can go Boyz II Men, I can go Lauren Hill, I can go the Fugees, I can like it really is my it just depends on how I'm feeling people. That's where my music like will go. Whatever I'm feeling, that's what I've heard songs sometimes that I get stuck. I'll hear a song for 24 hours straight. And I mean on repeat. If I'm feeling a certain kind of way and that's a song that's hidden, that's the song I'm listening to that whole day, morning to night, you know. But then, I got my pop. I got my Britney. I got, Katie. Like it's, you know what I mean? I got my Janet Jackson. You know what I mean? I've got Michael. Hee hee. So, yeah. Anthony say people like Shania Twain and Faith Hill need to bow down to the feet of the original pop country artist Dolly Parton. Anthony, my hat's off to you. That woman's got 365 wigs. There's two things that go up: her voice and her hair. And yeah, definitely, definitely. Definitely, definitely. Paula Abdul, that's another one. My God, Casey and JoJo. Jagged Edge, some good ones. That's some good one. And now we fell off the we're like yeah, yeah, I like some Spanish music, It's not one where it's a lot of fun, cool to dance with. So yeah, whatever. Um I like it too. Mariah, stop. Stop. I love Mariah. But then if you gotta talk about the voice, it's gonna be the one and only Miss Whitney Houston. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Cat for Life, you must have just gotten here, so I'm gonna make you go back into the beginning of the show because I already talked about all that. Um, yeah, it's a lot of things that you guys can do it. Missy Elliott, Wu Tang, yeah, that's another one. D12, obviously 50 Cent. Come on, man. Yeah. Boys to Men, A Tribe Called Quest. Hello, Cool J. Yeah, not about that. Dude, Queen Latifah. I mean, TLC, if you want to go down that route, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many. And then, dum 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 dum. Stop, drop. Trust me. DMX, are you kidding me? It's like you cannot be sitting down listening to DMX. So, yeah. But look, Cap, you better go back to the show and hear it. But according to Greer, give you a little insert. Wilkins earned the right to be a free agent. Robert Hunt earned the right to be a free agent. Connor Williams is a. We'll see what happens, but essentially he's earned the right to be a free agent. Um, I know he wants a longer term contract, but mostly, um, oh my God, don't talk about boy bands. I am an NSYNC girl. But I love Backstreet Boys too. And there's a Backstreet Boys song that it's not as popular as other ones. It's called "The Call." Yo, like I love that song. You know what I mean? New Edition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aaliyah. Shout out to Aaliyah. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't know if I said this before. I think I have, but I'll say it again. Like I was a super fan of Aaliyah. And I still remember when she passed away, I had no idea. I was just at home, after school. I was watching my cartoons. I was a kid. After school, and I was watching my cartoons in the kitchen in our little kitchen TV because we had a TV in the kitchen. Um, and my mom came in at the after work that day, and I still remember she really didn't want to tell me. she knew how much I loved Aaliyah. You're talking about Romeo Must Die, Queen of the Damned. Like, how many movies was this movie? This young lady was doing. You know what I mean? And I just saw myself in her, and I just really loved Aaliyah. And she had to like sit me down and kind of tell me, man, I was crying for so long, like that day. She knew my dad didn't even bother telling me. He waited till my mom came home, and she was the one that told me, and I was like, man, it hurt. It hurt. What's up, everybody in Bills? Welcome. Yeah, it definitely hurt. It definitely hurt. So, 1995, Selena and Los Dinos, right? Yeah, what's the Selena fine? Every time. Oh no! I was like, oh my god! Uh, every night when all the world is sleeping, I wake up and think of you. Yeah. Oh my God. You're about to make me cry, man. Like, yeah, I remember oh my God, I was little, but this is such good music. And I mean, you dance that, like, even as a kid, even as a little kid, when she passed away, I had a dream of meeting her one day. And when she passed away, man, I was so devastated. Man, oh, you couldn't console me. And again, my mother had to help me with that. It's just sad. Yeah, it's sad, man. Like, oh, seriously, like it's just sad. Yeah, she money. I'll be here one is one lines. Oh, yeah, you know what it is, but it's just sad. Good morning. Oh, come in the chat, please. Oh, thank you, Dolphin Don. I appreciate you. Oh man, I was honestly gonna close it out because we just started talking. I kind of said what I wanted to say to give you guys an update, and if you want the update, feel free to rewind the show because I literally went through it all for sure. But first up, in a live, literally, you can't even sing a Tupac song without bleeping yourself the entire time. You claim to be but like I like it's I like Tupac and Biggie, but you cannot sing like sing that song without like bleeping every other word. So, but yeah. But then again, then I go back to like Lincoln Park. You know what I mean? And 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 God, you got Reach Against the Machine. You got so many. Really good. Regardless of the genre, There's really good music out there. Good morning, all newcomers to the chat. Please hit the like button and support Miss Phins. She was on till 4 a.m. Yes, yes, it was. It was. I didn't go to sleep till like 4:35 actually, but yeah, no man. Like, but we got to still do it for the gram. No, I'm just kidding. Not the gram. For you guys. Let me see. Let me check on this. Okay, okay. We got 33 votes and only 32 likes. Hit the like button, guys. Hit it. Yeah. It takes two to make a thing alright. I'm gonna rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock a microphone. Oh man, I love it. Which divisional game you're looking forward to? I asked all of yous. Chiefs Bills ended up being the number one, 39%. Texans Ravens, 33% came in number two. Bucks Lions came in three at 15. And Packers 49ers came in last as with 12%. So, yeah, there's going to be some good games, guys. It's gonna be some good games. But if you want a fun show and you want to continue to listen to Miss Fans, go check out last night's show of League Wide Wednesday. Believe me, it's super long, but it's a lot of fun. So if you got all you truckers out there, and unless you got a long day, at work or whatever, feel free to listen to that show. It's a lot of fun. I also too dropped part two of Back Alley Fans with myself, Miss Fans, Fin75, and Nene. So go ahead and check that out. Somebody that's another that's a whole nother thing. And I'm dropping these the Back Alley Fiend shows because that's something that I want to do for our members. So the first three parts we're dropping for everybody to see, and then we're gonna drop the rest for the members. So the members can go ahead and enjoy those you know back alley conversations that we have. Because sometimes it's a difference. Sometimes you say things here when you're live, and then sometimes you say things when you're not live. And yeah, so there you go. But yeah, like I said, I just like music, life in general, and I appreciate everybody here. What are you eating for breakfast, Cap, for life? I'm gonna have fun these next 8 months. Did I mention that? Yes, you will, for two reasons. Number one, you're gonna be checking out Miss Fans because we still give you content this entire off season. We don't stop. We do not stop. We give you content the whole time. You know what I mean? So yeah. So be ready for that, guys. And that's it. That's all I can say. I think it's gonna be a great football weekend. I also see that a lot of people can't handle the truth. It's okay. It's okay. We still like you. You know what I mean? We still like you, people. We still like you. So go ahead and check out the show from last night, man. That was oh, it's a lot of fun. But I'm out of here, guys. I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming through. Thank you so much. Shout out to all the members in the channel. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for coming through. And honestly, what else can I say? Enjoy it, man. It's another beautiful day in Zamunda. You know what I mean? Any day above ground, it's a great day. Today was a great day. Shout out to Ice Cube. Um, yeah, that today's a great day. Seriously. Just enjoy yourselves, guys. No matter what you're going through. Remember to beat your little hearts out, but be kind to each other. Be kind because we never know what someone else is going through. And maybe those kind words is exactly what that person needed that day to make a huge difference. And having that impact on someone's life, man, whether you know it or not, it adds positive energy to you. At least I think so, And, some would say you reap what you sow. So if you want to sow and continue to sow great things in your life, then keep, if you want to keep reaping great things in your life, I said that backwards, then you got to sow in some good stuff in there as well. And be kind. Be kind. You never know when you're the one that needs that kindness and somebody extends it. You'll see what I mean. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here, man. Take care. Go check out the channel. And again, we got the Back Alley Fins Part 2 that we're airing for everybody to watch now. Part 3 will definitely be doing sometime this week and dropping that puppy too. If not by next week. But go check it out, guys. Become a member. Appreciate everybody. Thank you for everybody that donates to the channel too. It just, when you show love that way, it just lets me know that you guys truly appreciate what we're doing here. And like you see, it goes right back to the channel, guys. So thank you, guys. Take care. This is Miss Fins. I am Miss Fins. Appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, Fins up. Copyright me, man. Copyright me. No, I'm just kidding. Take care. Bye bye.